Lucious T. Japanese translated game reviews. Go! For this segment, we're going to be talking about English translated games. Specifically, games that were never released in America, that came out in Japan, that are
freaking amazing.
Now, this one is called Live Alive, or in Japanese is known as Live Alive. Alright, enough of that. So, this week we are playing a game called Live Alive. Now, I just call it Live a Life because it's easier to say. It's really Live a Live, although it looks more like Live an Evil, whatever. I found out it was a Squaresoft game, so of course I knew I had to have it. So in this game, you can play as 7 different characters to start out with. Each one of them is kind of its own completely separate scenario with its own credits. You have a cowboy, a ninja, kung fu master, a kind of new age hipster, and a robot, a fighter that's basically Little Mac from Punch-Out, and there's, let's see, the caveman, so 7. You can play anyone you want. One thing you gotta know is some of them are harder than others, and what you do in one does not change what you do in the other ones. Now, they do eventually coalesce. Once you beat all 7 of them, you unlock an 8th chapter, and then once you beat the 8th chapter, you unlock a 9th scenario where everyone in all 8 chapters come together. Now, the battle system is not perfect at all. It's not quite a tactics game. It's not quite a turn-based RPG. It's not an action RPG. It's just, I guess you could say it's a tactics game, but it's not a very good one. The nice thing about it is you actually get to play as the villain. And spoiler alert, the villain is actually a typical Japanese RPG hero. He gets the princess, wins her by beating his best friend, and then the best friend turns out to be a dick, and after they beat the demon, he locks him out and steals the princess for himself, and then when you go to kill him and get the princess back, oh my god, you killed my boyfriend! Why? And then she kills herself, and the end, and then your guy's like, no, and the whole kingdom thinks that you're evil because your friend makes you kill the king, even though it looks like the demon, and then you become the ultimate bad guy. And what the hell, dude? This guy just gets shat on all over the place. Even in the final scenario, if you beat the game as him, it's a sad ending. Lucious T, he only gets the best ending. The end of the game scenario is super difficult. Mainly because the last boss has a petrify option, which the guy petrifies you. You can go up to him and de-petrify him, but then because you're next to him, the next move will be a petrify, and then you're petrified again, and you're screwed and you're stuck, and I hate the damn end of the game! It took me to 3:30 to beat it! But it was a really good game. I liked it. I've never seen anything like it. I knew going into it that I wouldn't have ever seen anything like it, and I think it was a little too innovative for its own good. That's part of the reason why it wasn't released here, I think. Which, what the hell? I would have liked it. I never would have bought it, but I would have liked having to spend $300 on eBay now to get it, and then play it and be like, oh wow, that was $300 well spent. At least that's what I tell myself. But it was a good game. I liked it. I'd recommend it. That is your Lucious T review. This game gets I give it an 8.2. It's really good. What can I say? Lucious T. Thanks for watching. That was this week's episode, Live a Life. It's a good game. Pick it up. Now, I also wanted to give a special shout out to one of my fans, username XD. You the man. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and hey, if you like me, you know what to do. It's there this time. Hello.